Welcome back to another Trogly's Guitars here. Today we have a more modern guitar. It's one of these fancy robot SGs here. This one dates to a 2008. As you can see, it's got the nice kind of snakeskin-like case here. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 latches to unleash the mighty beast. As you can see, it is a very attractive Silverburst SG here. It has the robot tuners. It'll do any number of preset tunings for you. Which, I've played around with it. I think it's pretty cool. But tuning stability with it, it kind of, it's a common issue with these ones. It goes out of tune fairly easily. So I would not recommend gigging this instrument, but if you're just playing at home and want a nice looking guitar, or you just want to take these robot tuners off and sell them for a profit and just put normal Grovers on, you could go ahead and do that. We're going to take a quick look here. There's a little bit of bubbling to the lacquer here on the headstock, but that's pretty much like the worst that this guitar has to offer, next to a little bit of finish checking that I'll show you here later on. We'll move here to our usual view, to our SG standard. The frets are rather large on this guitar. I'm used to playing vintage guitars, so, it's kind of nice to have these nice tall frets that aren't super worn or anything. There's a little tiny bit of wear, but nothing you're going to have to worry about for a while. It's a nice, I'm assuming, ebony neck on this one. It's very nice. Now this pick guard, from far away it looks pure black, but you can see it's got these like dots on it. It looks much better in person there. Now the only finish thing that I need to note on this guitar is there is like a finish check right there. It also might be a scratch. What I'm assuming the owner was doing was they were trying to adjust this with a screwdriver, and they accidentally slipped and went, because you can lightly feel it, but I didn't even notice it until I put it in the case one day. From far away, unless you know about it, it's kind of not even there. But definitely not in the wood. Now, here's how you do the robot tuning here. You pull that up, you select the tuning you want. You have it selected at D, and you press it and then you strum, and then it just, as you keep strumming it, tries to get it perfect. And they light up green when they're correct. So this is saying it's in tune for a D tuning. And after you play around a little bit, it'll say it wants to, fine tune it a little bit more. So that's what I mean when I say add a tune. It just wants to fine tune it even more. Then when you're done, just put it back in and you're ready to go. It's actually quite interesting. And you also have this locking jack there, so that's kind of interesting too. You got to pull up on that little red tab there to release your lead. The serial number is really hard to read on this one. I'll have it in the listing. I had a hard enough time getting it. But there's no breaks or repairs or anything. All black lights just fine. You've got some scratching going on there. Please keep in mind we are in direct sunlight, so everything's gonna show up super well. And it's much less, it's more transparent in person. Got some light, looks more like polishing scratches, more so than buckle rash, but that's what happens with a black guitar. And direct sunlight, of course. In there you have a mess of a bunch of stuff. I haven't really looked in there too much. It all looks original to me. And inside the case you do have your charger and things like that. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty clean guitar. There's nothing really worth mentioning besides that finish check right there, / scratch. Overall, it's a pretty cool guitar. You can always message me at www.facebook.com/Troglys, Troglys, where you can find my best price available for this guitar, as well as send me a message there. Alright, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.